Crying emojis in the chat, pips. Crying emojis in the chat. Oh my lord, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Doody back again with another video. And that's right, folks. Breaking news. We knew this was coming, and it finally dropped today. That's right. TJ Gamebox out on the Twitterverse just reported a few minutes ago why Phil was begging for $3,000 the last few days. And apparently it was to cover his WWE Champions bill. That's right. Our boy Phil has been going crazy, making up for Hogan's lost pools, and decided to waste nearly $2,900 on WWE Champions. I'm gonna let that sink in, buddies. Almost $2,900. And what did that get Phil? Well, apparently it got him 9th place. Good lord, that's terrible. You would figure almost $2,900 to get you at least to 4th place. But apparently the other whale dense morons spent more than Phil and actually got a higher placing. So what exactly was Phil trying to get? Well, he was trying to get mommies on the top now gold loot pack. Okay. And he spent that money wailing out just to get this. Some loot coins, I'm guessing a card. Dude, I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. This is beyond ridiculous. This is beyond obsession. It is. It's crazy town. I mean, the birds and the bunny rabbits must be going crazy in the snort fort. They must be running wild. And I, of course, have to ask the question, Phil.
Are you retarded? Are you retarded?
Yes. Are you, Phil? Because I'm starting to suspect that you are. Honestly. You're really starting to test my patience here with the amount of money you're spending on this game. Yeah, almost $2,900. I was shocked. But of course, he hasn't really played the game. Well, he hasn't spent much money in the last week and a half or so. So we know with all the drama going on with PPP, Kino Casino, the stress that he has, tax time, you know that he's stressing out. And when Phil stresses out, you know what he does? He pulls Hogan's. He definitely does. He pulls those Hogan's because he needs them Hogan's. He does. It's the only thing in his life that gives him some meaning, that gives him some self-worth. I mean, it's his therapy. That's right. Some people shop. Some people tinker with cars. Some people, I don't know, buy clothes. Phil pulls Hogan's. All right, these animals are going crazy. I have to put them back into the pen. My apologies. But, when we're talking about Phil and WWE Champions, it must be regarded. It really does. And I, of course, have to ask the question again. Phil.
Are you retarded?
Yes, are you, Phil?
Are you retarded?
You must be. Anyway, let's look at the grand totals here. So far for 2025, our boy Phil managed to waste $13,000 on WWE Champion. Now, for the month of April, which we just started, he got $28.73, and then in March, he tapped out at $29.26. So he literally almost spent I'm guessing today and yesterday, he literally spent just as much as he did in a whole month of Hogan pulls. Wow. He's going to be going crazy this month. And probably right after tax season, is done, and hopefully he's able to pay his taxes, he's just going to go crazy wailing out on this game. He's going to have to make up for lost time. So, at this pace, come on. We're in what? We did 3 months already. So January, February, March, and we just begin in April. Bro, at this pace, he's easily going to surpass $40,000. He's going to easily surpass what he spent last year on Hogan pulls. And this is what, year 8 of this game? Literally spending, let's say, $30,000 to $40,000 a year every year for this game for 8 years. We're talking over 300 grand. And I know some people like to say 100, 150. I think it's higher than that. Just for the simple fact that we're looking at all of these consecutive years of Phil spending the same amount of money. It's not like he wailed out early on and then he got bored of the game and then he stopped spending. It seemed like as the years progressed, he started wasting more money on this game. I mean, I wasn't tracking it in 2023, but I suspect in 2023, he didn't spend more than $42,000. And that's what he spent in 2024. $42,000. And again, we've just only gone through 3 months of the year, and he's already he's over a third. Well, no, he's almost a third of that total, that $40,000 total. We still got almost 9 months to go. Good God. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how this man is able to sleep at night. I don't know how he manages to pay his bills. I suspect he probably pays his bills. You know, he'll pay one bill 1 month, skip another, you know, and then the next month skip a bill, pay another, you know, until he starts getting notices. This guy must have shutdown notices on every utility. And, you know, and it's even worse now with the Kino arc. You know, the Kino arc is over. The money is at not where it used to be, but he's still spending more now than he was previously. Good God, man. The reckoning is going to be harsh for Phil. And honestly, he doesn't see it. And I think partly is because he's always had someone to save him. Like, you know, he went bankrupt. The U.S. taxpayer got you know, saved him. He owed back taxes. His mother gave him $4,000 to pay a good deal of those taxes back. You know, the U.S. government offered a deal where he can pay the rest in increments. I mean, he's just been a lucky person. He has. But of course, you know, every person's luck eventually runs out. There's going to be a time, there's going to be an issue, there's going to be a problem that's going to come up, and he's going to have nobody. Mommy's not going to be able to help. Daddy's not going to be able to help. Kat definitely isn't going to be able to help. She can't even help her own self. And he has no friends, nothing. Like, and he has no credit. That's the other thing. You would think with the you know, with the bankruptcy and the taxes and all that, I mean, he survived because he had credit. But then once he maxed out the credit cards, that's when he had no other option but to essentially ruin his credit, file for bankruptcy, and just stop making payments. And I believe, I'm not sure, but I think the type of bankruptcy he filed, I think you can only do that like every 7 or 10 years, I think. And we're nowhere near close to that. I mean, what he filed in 2021? So it's only been 4 years since he filed for bankruptcy. Even at the low, if it's, let's say, 7 years, he still can't file for bankruptcy for at least 3 years. And I know I've been seeing people talking about, oh, he's refinancing. No, he's not going to refinance. If he refinanced, he would have to get his, he would have to get the refinance through a subprime mortgage or a subprime lender, and his interest rate would be like 9-10%. He's not that stupid, folks. So, yeah, man. I mean, man. Now we know why he was begging for $3,000 the other day. This is why he wants to beat that ReviewTechUSA, you know, that ReviewTechUSA React stream that he did with Kino, where he got $3,000. This is why. This is exactly why he wanted $3,000, and he's hoping the Dents will give him $3,000 for his birthday. He really thinks that. Good God, man. And I really hope, Dents, you're watching this and you just shut off the spigot, because he's not going to get any better until you cut that funding off. It's you idiots that continue to allow him to behave this way. At this point, you really can't blame Phil. You have to blame the idiots giving him money. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.